Well, if you haven't been to Lake Erie Adventures yet, we've got the perfect reason to. It's some great food that you can find at the Terrace. I've got Tim and Executive Chef Amanda Cusey with me this morning talking a little bit about the menu that you'll find here. And I want to talk first, Tim, about the facility itself. You've got all the games and activities out there, and I didn't realize that this whole restaurant is sort of a separate entity from that.
Absolutely. When we came up with the concept, one of the things we thought about was, as a parent, what's there something that I can go do and just relax? Or even those that don't have kids, it's still a great place to come, a relaxing environment, enjoy the outdoor patio. We have TVs out there, TVs inside. But the concept basically is to showcase what we have here in Chef and give a unique experience with the unique menu that she's come up with.
Right, the Louisiana seafood queen. And now here at the Terrace, you've put together a really remarkable menu and not what I would expect at all coming to, you know, an entertainment complex.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's really what we were looking to do. You know, we wanted people to come in here and go, whoa, we didn't expect this to be here. This is awesome. And I think we've nailed it.
Okay, so let's talk about the menu then. You have created this menu lovingly, and I've got to ask about what some of your favorite dishes are.
Some of my favorite dishes, my shrimp and grits is going to be probably my top one. And then we've got a variety of burgers, and we do this poblano burger, and it's so good. We go rusted poblanos. I've got a cilantro, bacon and lime creme fraiche, and like a charred corn salsa that goes on it. It like packs a punch in a bite.
Okay, what is a creme fraiche?
Creme fraiche is, it's kind of like a thinned out, it's almost like sour cream. It's very similar, but yeah.
Okay, that sounds really good. You got me sold right there with that one. I think it's so nice to find a spot in Lake Charles where you can dine outside, and this is one of the best in the area.
We think so. We have a lot of people that when they do come and try the menu, it's like you're saying, they didn't expect it. Even down to the chicken nuggets for the kids, it's a very good chicken nugget. I had a person the other day tell me, he's like, these chicken nuggets are the best, you know, and so we wanted, like I said, getting people always ask, how'd you get Chef Cusey to come here? And we basically free reign of the menu. She was excited. She wanted her food to go to the families of Lake Charles, to the whole community of Lake Charles. And, you know, you asked favorites, you should try our ice cream.
Wait a minute, there's ice cream?
Oh.
Yeah, we do all of our own homemade ice creams in-house, and it kind of lets me get a little funky. We got some weird flavors going on here and there.
Well, you can't just tease us with that. You've got to tell us what some of the weird, funky flavors are.
I had a bacon and bourbon. I don't have that on right now. I think I've been playing with a little eggnog ice cream. We've got a popcorn going right now, but probably this week we'll come up with some funky ones for the fall.
All right, so even desserts can be found here, but I've got to talk about the drinks for a minute.
Absolutely.
You know, like we all enjoy a little happy hour at any hour. Of course, it's midday everywhere, right? So tell us about some of the drinks that you've put out this morning, because these are fantastic.
So this is our bourbon basil bash. And I'm not 100% on which one that is, to be honest. But all of our cocktails are craft cocktails. You can also do your normal like calls, like your Jack and Coke and things like that. We have a full bar here. We have a nice selection of craft micro booze. Yeah, the local, we keep it that way, and a ton of domestics.
All right, I really love that you are showcasing some of the local breweries here at the Terrace as well. And we can sometimes just come out here and kick back. There's live music.
Every Friday night, we're getting local acts to come and play. We've had anywhere from Doc Wilder come out to Justin Martindale. We will have our little fall festival. We're going to have a stage outside as well, where we're going to have 3 bands come in. But what we're trying to do is local. We built this for the local residents. Obviously, if you're from out of town, we're going to showcase off what food we have here, what environment. But we built it for the locals, by the locals. Even like you said with the cocktails, they have a story behind each one of them, how they came up with them, how they paired them to the menu, and then from musicians to the atmosphere. Everything was based on a Southwest Louisiana feel, unique, and just a place you can come and be like, I'm home.
And you know what? This is a great spot. Speaking of all of that, if you've got family that are coming in for the holidays and you want to kind of show off what Lake Charles has to offer, this is a great place.
We're the spot. You know, the name, even the terrace was, you know, Chef's idea of like sitting out on your terrace and enjoying what we have here. and Southwest Louisiana. We have great artists that can with musicians, and then she's an artist in her own right of what she does in the menu. And I think it's just kind of right now one of Lake Charles' best kept secrets as far as this menu goes.
Well, we're letting the secret
That's
out
right,
a
that's
little
right.
bit today. Can I talk a little bit more about the menu? Let's talk about these Brussels sprouts, because I know that
that's my favorite.
a lot. Yeah, it's my favorite too. A lot of people cook them in different ways. What have you done?
So I did like a little Asian twist on them. So we're sauteing them, getting a nice little sear, and then we toss them in like a soy honey glaze.
All right, it's absolutely perfect if you want to come in and share a bowl of Brussels sprouts with your friends on a Friday, enjoy some live music here at the Terrace at Lake Erie Adventures, and of course, try some of these wonderful craft cocktails that are all inspired by Southwest Louisiana. All right, thank you guys so much for letting us stop by.
Thank you.
Let's dig in. All right, stay with us. We're going to be right back after the break.